What's good, y'all? We back with part 2. Let's get it. Like, yeah, I honestly think that Peggy was fucking with my nigga Bill. I ain't gonna front, cause remember, Bill back in the day was the bulldozer. Bro had the long hair paws, and he was all awk and everything. Nigga was a football star, you feel me? Hank was all shy and, you know what I mean, all calm and shit like how he been, you feel me? Bill probably was on a different time than maybe Peggy liked, who knows? And I ain't gonna lie. Hank got a narrow urethra, pause, because that's kind of wild. He got a narrow urethra, so he can't just be popping out babies and shit like that. But I ain't gonna hold you. Bobby looks like Bill an awful lot, and they kind of into the same little odd different shit. And Bill seems to be mad, like super nice to Bobby too. And now it's like, I wonder why. But the only thing that kind of debunks that theory is the fact that Cotton, which is Bobby's grandpops and Hank's father, they look alike. You know what I mean? Cotton and Bobby look a lot too, way more than he does with Bill. And on top of that, GH, Good Hank, which is basically Hank's little brother, the little baby that Cotton had, looks like Bobby too. They look exactly alike. So it's like, you know what I mean? That's what kind of debunks that theory. But either way, I still think that Peggy was fucking with Bill. And on top of that, Peggy's just a shit person. She tries to let everybody know that she's substitute teacher of the year, back to back to back and all stuff of bullshit. Like, bro, we don't give a fuck, bro. We don't fucking care, Peggy. She always trying to give niggas some type of information that nobody asked for. She always trying to be right. It's like, just relax. Like, she just always want to be in charge of something, bro. Like, she just always whine about bullshit. Like, she be literally stressing my nigga Hank out for real. Shit, I remember when this nigga Hank ended up being a substitute teacher and shit like that in the school. Peggy was hating on Hank. It's like, bro, why? Like, for what? Like, this is your husband. Why you hating on him like that? Because the kids fuck with Hank more? Because the kids relate to Hank more? Because he be chilling? Like, that's wild. Only things I could think of off the top of my head that made Peggy a good person was when she tried to save that woman of the night from Alabaster and shit like that. You know what I mean? Because she was out there, you know what I mean, selling shit. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. And then on top of that, right? She beat up Luan's moms because Luan's moms was wilding. And she kicked her. She's like, oh yeah! She whooped her ass, right? I fuck with that, you know what I mean? Because she stood, you know what I mean? She stood up for Luan. But other than that, Peggy's really a piece of shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, she kind of pissed me off. She have her moments when she's like funny and cool, but other than that, she just annoys the shit out of me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And not to mention, she dead ass told this nigga Cotton to just like, you know what I mean? Unalive, like when the nigga was in a hospital bed. That's wild. I guess she was trying to defend Hank, but that's still some outlandish shit. That's out of pocket. But there's way more shit I can talk about Peggy, but we're not gonna do that. We got other characters to talk about. Next, we got Ted Wasson a song. This motherfucker right here, his voice annoys the shit out of me. He talk like he got a bunch of lemon heads in his mouth and his nose is stuffed up. Hey, God, would you like to join our country club? Like, this nigga just sounds so annoying. He gets on my fucking nerve. And he mad uppity and fucking annoying. Like, I like the fact that he treat Con like shit because Con treats all the other people on the block like shit. I'm not gonna hold you. But I just don't like this nigga either, though. Like, it's like, I like him, but then I don't like him. You know what I mean? Because he's just an uppity, dumb motherfucker. And the way he talks irks my fucking nerves, bro. Hank, have you ever heard of the Nine Rivers Country Club? Fucking stupid ass, fucking stuffed up nose ass motherfucker. Next, we got my nigga Joe Jack. Now, this motherfucker right here, he confuses me because I don't know if he like men or if he like women. Pause. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But this nigga always, hey there, honey. Oh no, it hurt my stomach, honey. Everything is honey to him, and I don't know why he's saying that. You know what I mean? Because I ain't gonna hold you. Men, we don't talk like that. So why bro talking like this? You see what I'm saying? But other than that, I fuck with Joe Jack. He a good, cool side character and shit like that. He be doing some funny shit. He was doing the propaniac thing with Bobby and Hank and them. You know what I mean? I fuck with bro. So he cool, but his voice is just weird too. You know what I mean? And he just be saying honey all the fucking time. Like, fuck going on with that? Next, we got this stupid idiot, Jimmy Witcher. This motherfucker right here is like the epitome of an ignorant motherfucker. Not gonna hold you. He got on my nerve when he was barking on my son Bobby. Bobby trying to get a job and all of that. You know what I mean? Trying to get money and shit. This nigga, he got the nerve to be screaming at Bobby like that's his kid or some shit like that. You ugly motherfucker. Look at you. You ugly. This motherfucker over here barking at Bobby and shit. People are dry and hot. They need something cold and wet. First of all, pause, because that sounds crazy. Second of all, who the fuck you think you're screaming at like my son Hank won't pop on you? I was glad as fuck when Hank came and chased his stupid ass around the racetrack and shit like that. Kicked him right in his ass. You know Hank, I'll kick your ass. Like, you know Hank gonna be playing that shit. You know what I mean? He don't fuck around when it comes to Bobby. He stood on business. I don't like this motherfucker. He annoyed me. Next, we got Alabaster Jones. This motherfucker gotta be like one of the best fucking guest characters on this whole show, besides the Bernie Mac character, shit like that, because, you know, R.I.P. Bernie Mac. That's my guy. But yeah, If you didn't know, this was played by Snoop Dogg. That's crazy, right? So bro was like, I got plenty of hoes in the OKC. Fucking Snoop Dogg. Like, you could just tell that Snoop Dogg, bro. Then this nigga Hank, Alabaster. Bro was dead ass chasing him. Hank is just so wholesome. The nigga was chasing him in the car, bro. Hank stopped at a fucking yellow light and then tried to dart off. Nigga said, he ran a red light. Like, nigga, duh, it's a fucking car chase, nigga. Hank, the fuck is wrong? But yeah, Alabaster, I don't remember him showing up more than once, but I ain't gonna lie. His character was definitely cool when I did see him, and we got to see a different side of Hank, a more funnier side of the nigga, man. So yeah, I fuck with my nigga Alabaster. Next, we got Lucky. Now, Lucky right here, he's cool and shit like that. He's just a little dumb. You know what I mean? It is what it is, though. But he does love Luan, and I can respect that. You know what I mean? Bro got a code. He stand on morals and principles. I also like that, too. So, you know what I mean? He just be saying some bullshit sometime, but he be meaning what he say. I can respect that. And he be trying to be like the voice of reason to Luan, like, when, like, you know, Luan be tight at Hank or something. He be like, all right, baby, don't be mad at Uncle Hank. Like, he be trying to, like, be the nice guy and shit like that and make everybody see everybody's point of view. So for that, I fuck with Lucky. He a cool nigga, you know what I mean? I don't really care for his friends, though. Mad Dog and the other one. But I do fuck with this nigga right here. My son Lucky is cool. Next, we got Connie. Connie is dead ass the epitome of a good kid. She has never really done no wrong shit. I fuck with Connie because she's just a regular ass kid. She ain't on no like wild racist shit like her pops con and shit like that. She just be chilling. All she be doing is a violent shit, you know what I mean? Doing good work in school, doing her homework, and helping Bobby be a better motherfucker. And she was like, you know what I mean? Bobby little girlfriend and shit like that. So, you know what I mean? I can respect that because Bobby a cool nigga. I remember when she joined the bluegrass little band with Boomhauer and Hank and them and shit like that. Dale or Rusty Shackelford. You know what I mean? Like, she was with all of them just, you know what I mean? Just doing her little thing with the violin and shit. I fuck with that. That was wild cool. I like that episode. And the other episode, when she had got her period and shit for the first time, right? Nigga, Hank, like she was staying at Hank's crib and Hank was the only one there because Peggy dipped, right? With Bobby. This nigga right here, he'll, Mr. Hill, I just got my period. Nigga was bugging out, bro, right? Because she had gave him a note because she was scared to tell him. She, you know, she timid and shit. So this nigga Hank was wild uncomfortable trying to figure this shit out. Nigga dead ass got Peggy escorted out the school because bro was so scared to deal with that. That was fucking hilarious. I know it ain't have much to do with Connie, but that was just a good ass episode right there. It was funny. Speaking of Connie, we got Connie's parents, Min and Con. Con, this motherfucker is super racist and he's a bitch ass nigga. He gets on my fucking nerve. He got his moments when he was like off his meds and shit one time. He was wild cool with Hank and he was doing mad like cool, nice shit. And I like that. I fuck with like later day Con. He was cool. But like in the beginning, fuck this nigga. Like he's really a bitch ass motherfucker. I'm not jacking him at all. And he a kiss ass and he's scared of Ted Wasanasan. This nigga's wild pussy. What's even crazy about that shit, this motherfucker, when he had Connie, he thought that it was a boy. That's what he kept calling Con Jr. because she's supposed to be named Con after him, but they just made it Connie because she's a girl. Min, I already got much worse for her. After seeing her on that little redneck episode when they ended up turning into rednecks and shit, and when she was out there, you know what I mean, booming the guns and shit with the little redneck dudes, yeah, off rip, I fuck with Min. She down. Fuck him, though. Next, we got Luan. I fuck with Luan, but I feel bad for Luan because a fucking Potts Hoyt, that nigga wasn't shit. Talking about he working on oil rig. That nigga's a fucking prisoner. Fucking bum ass motherfucker. And he was willing to let, like, literally just take money from Luan and let Lucky go to jail for this nigga. Like, oh, I can't give him a third strike. So what the fuck are you doing out here, Hoyt? What kind of name is Hoyt anyway? The fuck? Then Luan's mother is a fucking thought. Bro, it's just, I feel so bad. And then she got to deal with her aunt like Peggy that's mad narcissistic. Bro, oh my God. Like, I feel so sorry for this girl right here. She's wild talented and other shit. She be trying to do the beauty school shit, but she's mad talented when it comes to cars for some reason. She should look into that. But all in all, I fuck with my nigga Luan. You know what I mean? She went through a few trials and tribulations and shit like that. You know what I mean? Some struggle. I fuck with Luan. Oh yeah, and that shit she do with the manger babies, I ain't gonna lie, that shit is fucking hilarious. You already know Hank was not jacking it. Nigga was acting all embarrassed and shit. You know how Hank is, but yeah, shit is fucking hilarious. And lastly, we got John Redcorn and Nancy. Nancy's a fucking thought because you sat here and cheated with John Redcorn for fucking years. Years. That's crazy to me. Right on Dale, like right under his nose. Got Dale thinking John Redcorn is jizzing that he your best friend and he give you massages. He got headaches. Nigga, he ain't got no fucking headache. Open your eyes, Dale. I do like to believe that Dale knew. John Redcorn is terrible because you know you got a kid and Joseph is your son. You be trying to like overwatch him and oversee him and shit like that, but you ain't step up and be the apostle. You got Dale being the apostle just to hide your little dirty secret. You a bitch.